All right, we're rolling. Okay, here we go. All set?
Yep.
All right. You can follow along with me on the stick, but just make sure I'm doing the motions, right?
Okay.
But you can follow along. Minuteman traffic, Sonex 439 back, departing runway 21, departing the area to the southwest, Minuteman. Right, now I'm always going to kind of take a look out here, make sure there's not somebody landing that maybe doesn't have a radio or the radio is broken. And the same thing, I'm looking down the other end. And then sometimes there are animals on the runway. So we take a look and make sure there's no animals on. All right, here we go. Now we're nice and straight. Everything's all set. I'm going to push the power up. Whee! I'm off like a race car. I'll push the nose forward just a little bit. There we go. Hey, we're climbing. And we're going to feel a little bit of bumps today because the warm air, the thermals are rising off the ground, and so it just bumps the airplane around a little bit. But the airplane doesn't care. It keeps flying.
Okay.
Just like that. That was like a little thermal just kind of pushing the airplane. All right, we're going to climb straight out for a little while until we get to about 1,300 feet. Right now we're at 570. Okay, I'm going to push the nose forward just a little bit. Take the flaps out. Get the nose back to climb. There we go. So that's a golf course down there.
Wow. I see a lake.
I know. There's all kinds of things you see up here. Lakes. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
All right. If your tummy ever feels upset or anything, or something feels weird, let me know ahead of time. Every once in a while, somebody will feel like really, really weird, and then they'll throw up. But I have a bag over there if that ever happens. All right. So all those little bumps that you're feeling, or is that warm air rising up? Okay. So we're at 1,100 feet. We're going to go up to about 1,300 feet, and then we're going to make a turn to the right.
Okay. Sometimes I get the butterflies and the tickly feeling in my tummy, and I like that.
Good for you. Okay, 1,300 feet. So let's make a little bit of a right turn. So push the stick to the right a little bit. There you go. Always hold it right there. Okay, and to stop turning, we go opposite direction. So opposite direction with the stick, nice and straight. There we go. And we're going to keep climbing. And we're going to get some altitude so that we can go play around a little bit.
Okay.
I think we're going to be a little late for Uncle Steve.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we'll go up a little bit higher. But you know what? While we're climbing, let's do this. Are you more comfortable with your left hand or your right hand on the stick?
I like this
Left hand? Okay. So we're going to make just some little turns left and right.
Traffic, Cessna 9404 uniform, departing the area to the southwest with Castle traffic.
There we go. So make a couple of little turns left and then right, and just kind of feel that you don't need to move very far. So if you go left, there you go, stop. Now you go right, stop, there you go. So see, you didn't have to move it very far to make a turn. All right, so what do you do to make the airplane go down? What's one of the things you do?
Pull it back.
No, pull it back is going to make you go up, sort of like pulling back and looking up. So pushing forward, looking down.
Ah!
That's what your brother did. All right, so we're going to keep this climb going. But now you kind of know you can make the airplane go down by pushing a little.
Whee!
You can make it go up by pulling back a little bit. And then you can make little turns to the right and to the left. And when we get out here a little bit, we're going to make some big 360-degree turns all the way around. Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Yeah,
We'll do one of those on purpose when we get up here a little bit. But remember, if your tummy ever feels upset or something feels weird or you don't like it, you just say stop, and we won't do it.
Okay.
But we're not going to do anything crazy. All right, so what altitude are we at?
2790.
2,800 feet. Yeah, it's always changing, right?
Yeah.
And that's actually our altitude above sea level. The airport is 270 feet above sea level. So we're about 2,100 feet above the ground right now.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to come up to 3,000 feet here, and then we're going to push the nose down just a little bit to level out. So we're going to wait for it just a little bit. There we go, just push it down a little bit. So you hold the stick. You're flying. Okay, I'm going to let you fly. I'm going to pull the power back just a little bit. Okay, not too much. We're not going to break anything, but we're going to go small to start with. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pull the power back a little bit because we don't need all that power when we're level. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a right 360-degree turn. So how do you do that? No, the stick goes to the right. So go ahead. Hold on. Hold on the stick. You're flying. You're flying. Look. There you go. Okay, let the airplane turn and just hold it right there. And we're just going to let the airplane turn around. All on its own. As long as we stay in a bank like this, it's going to turn. You can see all the things on the ground. So we're going to keep going around. We're going to make a 360-degree turn all the way around. We're going to face, there's a big lake behind us. We're going to turn and face that lake. See the big lake?
Yeah.
We're going to turn all the way around until our nose is pointing at the lake.
Okay.
All right, and what do you do to stop a turn? Go in the opposite direction. There you go, until we're level, and then go straight ahead. There you go, easy peasy. All right, now let's make a left turn. So same thing, now we're just going to, you're flying, you fly, don't, hold on to that stick. There you go. If you're not holding on to it, you can't fly. Pull the nose back just a touch. There you go. Keep that stick over to the left. There we go.
Are we losing gas?
We are going at 85 knots, so that's about 92 miles an hour.
We're losing gas.
We are. And in a little while I'll show you we can go even faster. So we're going to keep this turn going until we're facing the lake. Now how do we stop the turn?
Go the opposite direction.
Opposite way. Okay? So make sure you hold on to that stick. There you go. Okay? We'll pull the power back a little bit. Now we're going to do that little floating thing. So here's what we're going to do is we'll hold the nose just like that. Now push the nose forward. So a little zero gravity there, a little astronaut training. What did you... Some people want to keep doing that and other people are like, no, I've had enough. So if we pull the nose up and then we push the nose forward, we just float over the top, just like that. Right back to level. There we go. All right. So there's a couple ways to make the airplane go faster and slower. So one is with the throttle, right, with the gas pedal.
Yeah.
But the other way is this. So watch the airspeed says it's like 79. So if we push the nose down and I don't touch the throttle, and we hold it right there, what happens to the airspeed?
It gets higher.
That's because gravity is pulling us down by the nose. So how do we go slower? Now pull back, point the nose up a little bit, and then hold it, and what happens to the airspeed?
We go slower.
Yeah, because gravity's trying to pull us backward now. So go ahead and push the nose forward. There we go. All right. All right, so now we're going to do a steep turn to the right. So same thing that we did, but a little bit steeper. So we're going to bank the airplane. So hold on to the stick. We're going to bank the airplane, but a little bit steeper, which means we're going to turn a little bit faster, and you're going to feel your butt being pressed into the seat. Ooh, there we go. Whee! So look at that. We're making a fast turn by banking the airplane more. Now that we stop the turn, what do we do? Other way. There you go. Till it's level. Straight ahead. There you go. All right. Okay, so let's make a left turn. About 180 degrees. We're going to turn around facing the other way. See all those buildings out there?
Yeah.
You know what that is?
What?
That's Boston.
Wow.
Yeah, we can see Boston from here. All right, straighten it out. That was perfect. All right, and we're going to pull the throttle back, and we're just going to let the nose settle down a little bit, just like this. So now we're going down. And we're heading back to the airport, so we're going to go fine, Minuteman, and it gives us this line to follow. But we actually want to cheat just a little bit to the right because we want to fly this way and this way to land. So we're going to make a little bit of a right turn. Okay, how do you stop the turn? There you go. Now let's hold it right there. I'll pull the throttle back just a little bit. And we're just going to keep the airplane a little bit of nose down so that we're going down. So this, see the minus number? That means we're going down. There we go. Well, not too fast. Crazy kid. So I do aerobatics in this airplane with just myself. So I'll do loops, and I'll do rolls, and I'll do spins, and all kinds of stuff like that.
That'll make me sick.
It definitely makes some people sick. Me, I have a great time.
It got my dad sick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
He did a loop, and then it made him all green.
I hate it when that happens. All right, let's not get too crazy.
Okay.
Did nothing to hit, but, you know. So we're going to go, yeah, there you go. You're liking that, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You like that better than the turns.
Yep.
Well, as we get closer to the ground and we get to pattern altitude where we're going to fly our landing, we don't want to do any big maneuvers. Because there could be other airplanes around and we don't want to surprise them, and we don't want to surprise ourselves.
We're almost out of gas.
What?
We're almost out of gas.
Well, the level in this thing changes when we're nose down or nose up. So if I pull the nose up and I sit right here for a second, nice and still, now look at where the gas is up here. Now if I push forward and hold it there, see the gas level goes down. So it's not really going down, it's just that the bubble in the tube here goes up and down because we're going up or down. All right, so I'm going to turn the airplane this way a little bit. I'm going to turn a little to the left, and I want you to look. There's the airport on our left. See the airport right there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where we're going. So we're going to fly past the airport. We're going to make a left turn, a left turn, a left turn, and then we're going to be landing on the runway. So right now we're just going to fly straight ahead. And 1,300 feet is about where we want to level off. Minuteman traffic, Sonic 439er Mike, off the departure end of runway 21, re-entering left downwind for runway 21 Minuteman. That lets anybody in the area know what we're doing and where we are. Alright, so we're at 1,300 feet, we're going to kind of keep it level right here, pull, probably don't need to pull power back, we're good. Alright, so we're just going to hold it here for a little bit. So we get a little ways past the airport. There we go. All right, now we're going to make a nice gentle 90-degree turn to the left. Try to stay at this altitude. Minuteman traffic, Sonic 439 Mike, entering the left downwind for runway 21 Minuteman. There's the airport. And let's stop our turn. Straight ahead, there we go. We're going to, nope, not close to the ground. We're not going to push hard close to the ground.
Okay.
Okay? Good deal. All right, so we're going to come up to the middle of the airport. I'm going to make a radio call. Minuteman traffic, Sonic 439 Mike, midfield left downwind 21, full stop Minuteman. There you go. So there's a hill over here, and I usually make my turns into land just after the hill. So we're going to kind of keep flying straight forward here for a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and put in the first notch of flaps, which slows us down a little bit, and it pitches the nose down so we can see the runway better. There we go, nice or perfect, just like this. And we're going to keep going straight ahead a little bit further, and then we'll make a 90-degree turn to the left. All right, let's take a little 90-degree turn to the left. Minuteman traffic, Sonex 439, Mike, left base, runway 21, Minuteman. There we go, nice easy turn. All right, now we're going to stop the turn. I'm going to put another notch of flaps. Trim. There's the runway over there. Now we're going to make a left turn. Minuteman traffic, Sonex 439, Mike, final runway 21, Minuteman, full stop. Okay, so let me fly the airplane now. So you can hold the stick, but just don't move it around. You just follow what I'm doing, okay?
Okay.
Because when we get closer to the round, I have to make little movements. I don't want to do anything big. And when we get a little bit closer to the runway, I'm going to put in the last notch of flaps to help slow us down and tip the airplane down. So last notch of flaps, there we go. A little trim. Yeah, the nose is pitched down now so we can see the end of the runway. All right, a little bumpies from the thermals.
Oh no! Ah!
All right, pull the throttle back. We're going to hold it like right there. Oh, that was a sweet landing. Okay, we're going to keep it tipped forward just a little bit until we slow down. And we're going to put the tail wheel on the ground. There we go, tail wheel on the ground. That's what's making that noise. All right, use the brake to slow down a little bit. All right. Open the vents a little bit, get some air in here. Minuteman traffic, Sonex 439, Mike, clear runway 21, taxiing north hangars, Minuteman. And we're going to taxi all the way back to the hangar. Woohoo! What'd you think?
I loved it!
That pretty cool?
Yeah!
Yep, and the camera's still going, so.
Another one's taking off.
Yeah, where?
Right up there.
Oh, yeah, well, I think he took off a while ago. That's a big jet, with lots of people on it. He's up really high. He's probably up at like 25,000 feet or something like that.
That's pretty large.
It does. Yeah, jet engines work much better up higher.
That's very interesting.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So again, I can't see in front of me, so every now and then, make some little turns so we can see past. There's your family sitting there. All right. Well, boy, that was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you.
It was amazing for me.
All right. So see, all my steering on the ground is with the rudder pedals.
Are you going back in the garage?
Yeah, well, we don't drive it in. We stop, and then we turn the airplane and back it in.
Okay.
I just have to make sure, like, my wingtip over here doesn't hit the hangar.
Hopefully it doesn't.
I just have to do a good job of not. So now we'll turn the airplane a little bit. Stop it right there. All right.